our fire is dwindling, and the only thing to protect it is this square. So first we have to defend our fire from these little circles. And as we kill them, they drop diamonds. And we use those diamonds to buy upgrades and new towers. So our next tower costs 15 diamonds. And we'll get that momentarily. Or maybe we won't. I think we're gonna lose the fire before we even get to our second tower. Well, it was a good try. But now we get to upgrade our squares. We're going to upgrade our base damage, and we're also going to get base fire rate. So let's drop our square again, and let's defend our fire. So now we're doing about 17 to 24 damage per hit. Oh, actually we're doing 16 to 24 damage per hit. And the grunts have 40 health. So we could theoretically be two-shotting most of these guys. And worst case scenario, we get 3. But we do have enough for another archer tower. So now we have double the firepower. What's the next one? The next one's 50. Alright, so we're probably not going to get it this wave. But luckily, we'll get enough to upgrade a little bit. Let's just keep collecting these sweet, sweet diamonds. Yeah, they're already coming through. And we almost made it to our third tower, but not quite. But we did get 33 triangles. Oh, it looks like 1 grunt is equal to 1 triangle. Okay. Oh, we get free milestones. Oh, okay, so now we can upgrade our towers. We're also going to unlock the ability to mark towers. So each marked tower applies vulnerable, and vulnerable enemies take 25% more damage. Yes. And the amount we start with, twice. So now we should be starting each room with 10 gold. So that'll allow us to buy 2 towers? 1 tower? No. But we do only need 5 diamonds to be able to afford the next tower now. Oh yeah, and I can mark these guys. Now it takes 25% more damage. All right, we do already have our second arrow tower out. So that should be double the damage. Especially considering if I keep these enemies marked, we do 25% more damage. Oh, and we can also level up both these towers. So now they're level 2. Damage 20 to 30, and fire rate is 0.91 seconds. So yeah, now we're doing significantly more damage. But I think we're still firing a little bit slow. The next tower is 50 coins. So I don't think we're gonna get that before the final wave, but we can always hope. Actually, we might, we're pretty close. We did, okay, we got our third arrow tower now. And that one takes 10 to level up. These ones take 40 to level up. Oh, it's our boss. We do have him vulnerable, so he should be taking extra damage. But it looks like he's still going to sneak through. Maybe he'll only do 1 damage? No, he does 99. And we're going to increase the bonus tokens, number of tokens earned from defeating enemies. And now enemies will drop more coins. And we're also going to get more base tower damage. So drop our first tower, make sure the enemies stay vulnerable. Okay, so 2 towers, we're off to a good start. But I'm pretty sure these guys drop more coins now. It feels like they're not. So we want to get to that third tower as soon as possible, because that's going to probably be the only way we can defeat the actual boss. Oh, and we have enough. There we go. Okay, so we have 3 towers now. And none of them are upgraded, so I'm going to upgrade this one and this one. Now we're fighting the boss. Okay. So hopefully with our extra damage that we got on our towers, we should be able to take this guy down. Oh, it's close. But it doesn't look like it. No. But that just means we have to raise our tower's base fire rate. And we will be making them stronger. So their damage is now base 15, and vulnerable enemies take 5% additional damage. And now these grunts take 30% damage as opposed to just 25, but I do have to keep them marked. So I will forget to do that for sure. But it looks like we're finally one-shotting them with a high roll. Our towers do 24 to 36 plus the bonus damage. Cool. So as long as I keep these guys marked, we're in a really good spot. We should be able to take out the boss this round. Okay, so the next wave is the boss wave, so let's get our last arrow tower, and we will level up both of these. Make sure he's vulnerable, takes an extra 30% damage. Oh yeah, we got him this time. Not even close. And we got our first star for completing the level. So we're gonna start with our first upgrade, which is early spawn. So we can spawn the waves early now. And with our first star upgrade, we're going to give our towers multi-shot. So it fires an initial arrow at 10% of the power's base damage. And the second arrow will prioritize a different enemy in range. So let's keep raising the tower's base damage. And we're also going to keep upgrading the tokens earned by killing enemies and number of starting coins. And we are finally on to our second level here, which gives a significantly longer path. So let's start with our arrow tower. We finally have enough to buy 2 towers at the start. Oh, and there's the multi-shot going off. So these guys are getting a little bit stronger. So before I get another tower, I think I'm going to upgrade both of them. Because these grunts do have 50. Oh, there's a big guy. Okay, let's keep the big guys vulnerable then. And at 50, we can get another tower, which I think we're definitely going to need here. Okay, so let's add another arrow tower. And make sure we keep these guys vulnerable. But it looks like they're gonna get through. Oh, we got him. Not even close. Our Outhold is still at perfect health. So with 34 extra coins, I'm going to upgrade this tower. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to afford another arrow tower. It looks like we are making pretty quick work of the grunts. Although now there are so many. So we're gonna upgrade the level here. Oh, I probably should upgrade the middle one. But the vulnerable is getting harder to manage. It looks like I'm just clicking on random grunts here. But let's get the upgrades going. Oh, I think they're gonna make, yeah. We were close. I think we were 1 enemy away. But we did get a total of 231. So let's get some upgrades. Oh, we unlocked time trials on each level. So that's interesting. And it looks like we can just keep getting more challenges. Oh, and this is something I need, auto mark. So if we don't mark an enemy, the enemy closest to the Outhold will be marked automatically. Yes. And we are going to raise the base damage because that'll make our secondary arrows do more damage as well. And then we'll dump some points into our Outhold's health. I think I am going to go try the time trial on this first level. So we'll just stick down a couple arrow towers. And we'll just send the next couple waves early. Because it looks like we're just one-shotting these guys, no problem. We're down to our last 10 seconds. I think we're gonna meet the time trial. Yes, we did. 2 seconds to spare. Cool, so we got a new resource. And we can use it right here to raise the tower's base fire rate. Cool. And let's also get the secondary arrows deal additional 10% of the tower's base damage. And it looks like that's all we can get for right now. Alright, so back to level 2. Now we do have the auto mark feature, which is super nice. And our towers are getting very strong. We can almost afford our 3rd tower already, just after the first wave. But I am going to still mark the purple guys, because they are the big threats right now. Alright, another arrow tower. And we're going to start upgrading these ones, because I'm not going to get to 150 coins by the end of this. That auto marking is so nice. I love not having to do it. Okay, so we do have a middle tower here, upgraded to level 3, which gives us 50 damage, as opposed to our level 1 here, which is 32 base damage. What's the next upgrade? The next upgrade's at 100. I think we're just gonna upgrade that one. We're just gonna keep sinking coins into one tower, make him super powerful. So he's level 4. The next upgrade is at 250, but the damage, he does almost double the amount of, no, he does more than double the amount of damage of the level 1 tower. But either way, I need to start upgrading these guys. Yeah, so they're still coming through. So we'll keep upgrading. We could probably save to 150 and get the last, another tower. But I don't think we have that luxury now because the boss is already here. He's got 7.5k health. Yeah, I don't think we're taking this down. I mean, did it get kind of close? Maybe? Oh, no, we were so close. We just need a little bit more damage, which we can't even afford right now. But we can make vulnerable enemies take extra damage. That would probably put us over the top. So we'll just dump a whole bunch of points into that. And we'll get the number of tokens earned from defeating enemies. That'll just help our meta progression quicker. And sure, why not? Get a little bit more health for our Outhold. Okay, maybe skipping the wave wasn't the play. Because they were getting pretty close. But we do have this tower at level 3 now. I want to get it to level 4. But I also would like my 3rd tower. Okay, we can afford the 3rd tower here. And we're going to focus on getting this guy up to level 4. And then we'll focus on getting the other 2 towers leveled up. Or actually, if it's 150, maybe we'll just wait it out and get another tower. Because we still have one more wave until the boss. Yeah, that seems like the play. I'm going to get another tower here. We're going to level it up. Level it up. So we don't have the crazy stats of a level 4 tower, but we do have 4 towers up. Wow, we were almost better off getting 3 towers and 1 just level 4. But we got another star, so we can get more upgrades. And I think we are going to get the Pulse Tower, slow everything down. So we'll start with that. We're going to make our towers do more damage. We're going to increase the base fire rate of the Pulse Towers too, so everything will go slower for longer. Oh, and we can get auto leveling for our towers. Sure, why not? Oh, and since we did finish level 2, we're now on to level 3. So now we have a interesting board. I'm assuming the guys are going to go in the 6 pattern. So that means we're going to want to put the Pulse Tower here and an Arrow Tower here and auto level up. Oh, we have new enemies. Oh, we got the speedy guys. Okay. Yeah, so it's a good thing we unlocked the Pulse Tower. We are going to put another arrow. That was a lot of speedy guys now. And make sure we keep these big purple ones vulnerable. And how much is our next tower? Our next arrow tower will be 50. I don't think I want another Pulse Tower because I don't think I need all that slowing. But another arrow tower will definitely be helpful here. What did level up? Oh, okay. So we have level 3, level 2, and level 2. Okay, so we're definitely going to need a tower or some kind of ability to hit multiple enemies at once, not just the arrow towers. But they seem to be holding their own, which is super nice. I am going to put another arrow tower up here. I kind of regret putting it up here. I probably should have put it in the middle, where it could do more damage for longer, but I think it's fine. I don't expect to win this wave anyway, so we're just gonna send the next one. Okay, so let's start by getting more coins. Raise the early spawn coins bonus by an additional. I'm not sure if that means the enemies draw more coins, but that's how I'm reading it. And we are gonna raise the base damage of our secondary arrows. And that looks like it's everything we can afford right now. Okay, so same strategy. I'm going to put the Pulse Tower here, Arrow Tower here, and upgrade that one. Okay, so now I get a second Arrow Tower right by the Outhold. And I'm going to go back to manually upgrading these towers. I think auto is more for when you just get so much money that you can't keep up with it. But we don't get enough money that I can't keep up with it. Okay, so I like the position of these towers better than having one up here for right now. I'm thinking maybe I'll wait until 150 and get another arrow tower rather than upgrading another one of these. Because I think the extra damage, or the more damage I guess, from an extra tower will be significantly better against the fast guys. It's not as good against the big guys, but we seem to be making it work, especially with the vulnerable damage. Or maybe not. Maybe I spoke too soon. Well, I spoke too soon. So that just means we're going to make the vulnerable damage 25%. Let's also get the number of coins we start with increased. We did accidentally, without thinking, spawn a second wave early. They're gonna turn on the auto upgrade, just so I can collect the coins and my towers just automatically get upgraded. And we already took a damage on our fire. Okay. We're gonna try a strategy and get a second slowy tower. Okay, so that was not how it works. Maybe it is better to get these towers upgraded as opposed to just get a whole bunch of them. So let's get these 2 upgraded and just start doing more damage. And at 40 coins, we can upgrade again. Okay, so we have our 2 arrow towers at level 3. We still have the pulsar at level 1. So I do want to get the pulsar leveled up once we get 25. There we go. So we get extra range, slow amount, slow duration. And I think we will be looking to get another arrow tower next, which is right now. And we'll just get upgraded 1. Okay, we're doing pretty good. I'll upgrade this guy to get the extra damage in there. Okay, so next, I think we're going to still wait and try to level up these arrow towers. So we'll get this guy going. Maybe towards the end of the wave he's not as good, but definitely during the beginning he'll be attacking more guys more often than the other towers. And let's get another level 4 tower. So now we should be in a really good spot. We might be able to clutch this out. But I think I'm speaking too soon again, because these guys are getting really close to our outhold. Keep the fire alive. Don't let him die. Oh, we're getting close. Level up. Ugh. Alright. So we need to get a free milestone for build challenges. Each level now features a unique challenge that rewards a challenge token if you can find a suiting build to complete it. Alright, we'll see what that's about. And we can also get build sets. And let's just get more arrow damage. So we almost have that maxed out. That's 7 of 8, and our towers are now doing a base damage of 35. So they should be very strong. And now our slow tower is going to give a chance of making enemies vulnerable. And we're also going to increase the rate of which the slow tower works. Yeah, we are definitely not ready to skip waves. Okay, so we're on wave 5 of 7 now. We have 3 arrow towers at level 3 and the pulsar tower at level 2. And we're in a very good spot. It looks like we're killing these guys really quickly now. So maybe this will be the run where we defend this fire. If not, we're just going to do the tried and true tactic of continuously upgrading until we beat it without any skill required. All right, let's keep upgrading these towers. So now we have a level 4 here, level 4 here. Our pulsar tower is still level 2, but I think that's fine for right now because I just need more damage. Okay, so we have our 3 archer towers at level 4. Our pulsar tower is still at level 2, and we are facing the boss, which is a fast guy. So our slowy downy tower is definitely going to come in clutch here. Oh, I think we got him. Yeah, we did it. And we did absolutely no fire damage. But we did get the free milestone of being able to start the next wave as soon as the last wave ends. And we can't afford more base damage for our arrow towers. Now that's maxed out. And we're going to spend our star on the bomb brigade, which spawns grunts that have a 25% chance to become an explosive grunt. And then when they explode, they deal damage to all the enemies nearby. So that sounds like a lot of fun. So I think here, we're going to start with arrow tower, pulse tower, arrow tower. And that's all we can afford right now. And I also just noticed in the middle here, we can get an enhanced tower. So if I put an arrow tower here, it'll increase the base fire rate by 50% and deal more damage against accelerated enemies. Charge the tower by 0.5 seconds when affecting at least 5 enemies by the same slow. So what I should have done, I'm going to demolish this guy and put him here. And then we can't afford to upgrade him yet. But now that seems like something that's going to be insanely good. think we will need to stick another arrow tower at the bottom. Yeah. Okay, that did not go over well. Let's try again. But this time we're gonna start without wasting any money. We are immediately gonna start getting some levels on these. Yeah, so it definitely looks like we're gonna have to get some more upgrades before we'll be able to finish this level. Ooh, there was the explosion. I think they've exploded a couple times and I've just missed it. I'm paying attention to other things. We're gonna max out the amount of coins we start with for each run and the tokens that we get for killing enemies. So max that out. And we're gonna upgrade the chance of getting explosive grunts and their damage. We're also gonna put a arrow tower down here this time so that we have a defense closer to the fire. Plus this tower can still reach guys in these two corners. And let's get another arrow tower down here. Upgrade them once. So hopefully that'll be enough, because other than the explodey enemies, we didn't really get any upgrades for our towers. Oh, and these fast guys are still getting in there. And the explosions really are not popping off. Oh, but now we can finally get the auto collect. And automatically collect drop coins. So now we can spend less time worrying about collecting all the coins and more time just thinking about what towers we need to upgrade. See, now it's like a true tower defense where I don't have to do anything. But I think first of all, we do need another arrow tower. Just so we can keep constant damage on these guys. A couple did hit our fire, but that's fine. We still have 2 health. That's all we need. And all of our arrow towers are now level 2. We need to start getting them upgraded much more. I actually think I'm going to focus on upgrading this guy because it looks like it has the most time attacking enemies. And it doesn't matter because we failed. Okay, we did upgrade the crit chance and crit damage in the upgrade tree. And right now we're going to try, maybe we're going to do something like this. We'll have the pulse tower up here. And then this guy will do more damage against accelerated enemies. So I wonder if the base fire rate works for all the towers and it's just the damage against the accelerated enemies. I can't really tell, but we're gonna upgrade it. Oh no, it's definitely attacking everything faster, and then it probably just does extra damage to accelerated enemies. Okay, well if I would have known that, I would have started with this strategy. Because yeah, that tower is doing work now. Alright, one still got through, but that's fine. It's a lot better than what we were getting. I really want to get this upgraded one more time before I start upgrading other ones. Because this is a base damage of 86 to 128. As opposed to 54 to 82. And with our increased crit chance, we're getting crits constantly now. But I will start upgrading our slow and put a level into this guy. Oh, it looks like we got the elite, runner elites. Hopefully we can make short work of them before they get to our fire. Well, we did better. Okay, we are gonna try a new build and we went into the burn tree. So we get the fire tower, which burns enemies, and then we increase the damage. The burns last for an additional 5 ticks, and then we also have burn spreading, burn stacking, and then yeah, just burn damage and more damage. And we also got a few upgrades for our towers, but we don't have the multi-shot anymore, and we did not take the bomb brigade. And on this wind enchantment, we can see that the base fire rate is up by 25% and burn tick rate by 100%. We're definitely going to put the burn tower there. And we're also going to put a fire tower here when we get a chance. And maybe we'll put an arrow tower. But I want to see how these burn towers stack up. So we'll level that up. So the fire rate is 0.72 seconds, which is about the same as the arrow towers. The range is 200, which is a lot less than the arrow towers. But you can see the damage dealt is actually significantly lower. Because this burn tower has only dealt 755 damage, and this level 1 arrow tower has already dealt 2.1k. Oh, never mind, this fire tower has been doing all the damage. So we'll just level up a couple of these guys. And maybe we will add another arrow tower down here. But the good thing about the burn is because it spreads, I just have constant damage on all these guys, so they're dying out of my tower ranges, which makes me very happy. We're gonna add another burn tower here, just so I can keep the burns up. And I think we'll just leave these 5 towers and start leveling them. But yeah, the fire tower should be doing loads against these fast guys, because they don't have a lot of health. But the one thing that they do is just damage over time and hit all the enemies at once. Yes, fire is the way to go. This is so much better than just slowing the towers. So I do want to get this last upgrade for this burn tower. Come on, there we go. The next level will be 300, which we're definitely not going to get. So I'll start putting more points into everything else. Like this tower? Oh no, we still lost. We did significantly better with the burns as opposed to the slows and the bombs and everything. And yeah, the burn damage is way higher now. So let's just keep increasing the burn damage. And I just want to just keep going into burns. Maybe I can just get burn towers and forget all about arrow towers. No, I'll get 1 arrow tower. That sounds fun. That sounds like the play. But it does seem like the burn tower, whoops. Oh man, I didn't want to get the arrow tower. Force of habit. We're just gonna restart it. So I'm feeling confident in my fire tower. I will start the next wave early. And we'll start the next wave early just to keep the money flowing in. Do we go crazy? I think we just go crazy here. We'll keep starting the waves early because they're still not really getting through. But maybe we got a little too greedy. Nah, I don't think so. I think we're doing fine. As long as we keep the towers upgraded, they're still doing an insane amount. They're just melting everything in their path. I think I'm gonna wait for the 200, put the next level up, as opposed to getting another burn tower. Fire is the way to go. Who would have known? Who would have thunk it? Oh, we're at the boss. No. Wait, this might be okay. Oh, never mind. We're 1 coin away from getting another tower. Well, another fire tower. Oh, we were so close. We just need like 1 tick more of damage. Blue? Wait, whoa, we got blue resources? Late game enemy rewards. How do we get blue resources? I have no idea. But because of the blue resources, we can just get burns deal an additional 10%, and burn ticks can now crit. That sounds fun. And the burn spread chance. Okay, so we're just all in on the burns. Oh, we do have another... Wait, did we win the level? I was not paying attention. I thought we lost. But it looks like we won. We got a level completion award. Oh, we must have won. Ooh, so our free milestone is we get access to artifacts. We can't afford any. Oh wait, yes we can. These are free milestones. I think we're gonna get this light artifact, which allows us to apply a light enchant to 1 tower, enhancing the fire rate and effect duration. That sounds like it'll work good with my burns. And back on level 3, we do have this build specialization quest to deal 50,000 burn damage. I think we can do that no problem. So how do I get my artifacts? Ah, here we go, enchant. The tower now launches a fireball in a cardinal direction. So do I have to put the here? Because a cardinal direction is just straight, right? Wait, does it only shoot a fireball now? It doesn't actually do the burn? Cool. Yeah, it does, and it looks like it pierces through every enemy and just burns all of them on its way. We are doing an insane amount of burn damage, but it doesn't look like it's doing enough. It still feels like the enemies are getting really close to actually getting to the fire, where they'll just get burned again. Oh, they did make it to our fire. So that just means we need more firepower. Oh, we should probably also level up this one. The one with the actual, you know, enchantment. But I definitely thought the enchantment was just gonna upgrade my burn damage. I didn't realize that it was gonna give me a brand new fireball. We did complete our challenge here. If we can... Okay. Maybe the enchantment wasn't the way to go. We're gonna try it one more time. Alright, let's just get the last guy in. Wait, that might have been the wrong play. That might have been dumb. Oh no, I think I messed up. I did mess up. I should not have started the last one early. All right, last time. But we're not gonna start the boss wave early and make that same mistake again. But we also weren't able to afford the tower upgrade. So I'm just accidentally gonna buy this arrow tower and upgrade it as much as possible. I think we got it. We got it. There we go. So let's see what we can get with the challenge one. And we're obviously going to get fire feeds fire. So burn can now also spread to enemies that are already burning. So give them double burn. Okay, we're immediately going to place a fire tower on the fire enchant to increase burn damage by 40%. Okay, so they do trail off in both directions, which is not good for us. Very, very not good for us. So what I should have done, rather than upgrading my fire tower at the beginning, I should have probably spread them out so I at least have damage on both sides. But we did only take 1 damage to our fire, so that's good. I'll put a fire tower over here. Oh, what are these? Would they hop over? What? Alright, so I was not ready for that. So we're definitely going to have to think this level through a lot harder. Because these guys just hop over the walls, which seems very unfair. Yeah, we can't take them down. Well, I think that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching if you made it to the end. And I will show the upgrade tree one more time. We still have a lot of work ahead of us. But if you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.